Don't you sometimes feel like you just want to play a nice, relaxing social simulation game? The likes of Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley, where you can construct new homes, cook some meals, plant a garden, and even
sacrifice your neighbors to a demonic cult?
Yeah, this isn't that kind of game, buddy. This is Devolver Digital's newest breakout IP, called Cult of the Lamb. In this video, we'll show you a quick overview of the game, as well as help you get started with your own little slice of hell. Now, this game may be more known as a social simulation game. However, what makes this game stand out is that it's also a roguelike dungeon crawler with procedurally generated levels. The goal of the game is to build your own cult, who in turn will help you grow stronger as you fight your way through each level, and eventually defeat all 4 bishops of the old faith, which in the end will finally free your mysterious but generous benefactor. So with all that out of the way, here are 5 tips I wish I knew before playing Cult of the Lamb. But take note, this is one man's opinion of the game. Your experience and skill level may be completely different from mine. This is Miles, now let's unpack this. Tip number 1, naming your cult. With most games, you're usually allowed to pick the name of your character, your clan, or your group. The same applies to Cult of the Lamb, and you'd be faced with this decision within the first hour of your gameplay. However, what the game doesn't tell you is that once you pick your name, there's no going back. That's your cult's name forever. So what name did I end up with and can never take back? Yep, no do-overs. That's it. Tip number 2, clearing the field. Just like how Hades handled gold from destroying vases in dungeons, Cult of the Lamb rewards you with various other supplies like coin, grass, lumber, stone, bones, extra hearts, and many more, which is why it's extremely important for you to clear the field before exiting any level. I mean, cutting grass may not be the most fun time, but trust me, you'll be needing a lot of them later in the game. Tip number 3, become sustainable ASAP. In the game, you're given the option to build whatever structure you can afford. And aside from the basic structures like cooking fire and sleeping bags, what are the most important structures to start with to become sustainable in the early game? What are the resources that will help you achieve sustainability? That's food, lumber, and stone. These resources are all available to you in the starting area of the game. However, if these resources all run dry, you'll need to find a means to sustain your cult and keep growing. So first, you need a self-running farm. Build a farm station first to plot out the land for your crops. Next, some farm plots. Make sure these are all built on the blue spaces around the farm station. And also a seed silo. This will allow you to store seeds you gathered for later use. With these, you can now assign a follower to upkeep your farm. This setup will allow your follower to plant seeds and water your plants automatically. You do also have the option of adding more customization later on, such as scarecrows. However, for lumber and stone, the method is a lot more straightforward, yet the output is less abundant. As soon as you can, you will want to build a lumber yard and a stone mine. These structures generate lumber and stone respectively, and assigning a follower for each will allow you to gather these resources automatically as well. You have to be vigilant though. These structures don't last forever, and they will collapse after a certain amount of resources are gathered. Tip number 4, handling requests. From time to time, you may encounter requests from your followers to do certain tasks. Some tasks are straightforward and easy to achieve. Some require you to venture out and look for something, and some others are just downright weird. However, some tasks actually may make you think twice about whether you'd agree to it or not. Such as this task that requires you to murder another follower in cold blood. You're allowed to choose whether to accept the task or not, but declining automatically makes your followers lose faith in you, while accepting may actually end up doing the same thing, but with one less follower. So make sure to choose wisely. And lastly, tip number 5, let the stars guide you. So something that happened to me a lot more times than I care to admit is that I often get lost in the forest dungeons. So here's the scenario. You clear out some baddies and move on to the next room, only to be presented with 2 or more pathways to take. You can't rely on the map either because it only shows a question mark. So if you want a tarot card first before continuing your adventure, how do you determine where to go? Look to the stars, my friend, for they will guide you. Yep, Just look above you and you'll sometimes see hanging stars on the trees. This 100% guarantees that a tarot card reader is in the next room over. So what did you think? Did you realize those stars pointed you in the right direction? Or is this the first time you've ever heard of it? Comment down below and let me know if these tips helped you in any way. Also, if you liked the video, don't forget to click that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell to be notified the moment we upload a new video. GG everyone, peace.